Drivers filling up at the pump, seeing increased prices with the ongoing military operations in Iran. But experts warn the biggest hikes could be yet to come. Gas prices are up by an average 21 cents a gallon across the United States since last week. Now, AAA has Oregon with the largest difference over the month at 55 cents a gallon higher. The Center Square reports some saying the prices haven't spiked like this since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. You've also got the closure of the Strait of Hormuz being a vital connection that is also slowing down oil deliveries. A AAA spokesperson providing that statement to the Center Square. But when you look at all of this, it's impacting just exactly how those gas markets are going to be looking to sell in various places. And the Center Square's Alton Wallace reporting that Tulane Energy Institute Associate Director Eric Smith is talking about a possible rebound in ship traffic through that strait and the extent of Iranian retaliation in determining the oil prices here in the U.S. and globally. And it could be impacted in the next few days or weeks, depending on how long the conflict goes. The longer Iran keeps the strait closed, the higher the prices will rise. But how long the military operations are going to persist is a big question. President Donald Trump said it could be 4 to 5 weeks. Department of War Secretary Pete Hegseth, he suggested up to 8 weeks. A vote on war powers for the U.S. Senate failed Wednesday, and that debate is going to continue on. But with regions of the country experiencing different cost impacts from those global oil markets, each state's drivers feel different impacts on the overall price out of pocket with how states tax motor fuel. Now, on top of that motor fuel tax of 18.4 cents a gallon from the federal government, states also add a tax on top of that. So the Tax Foundation, they present the amount of motor fuel that each state levies on top of the federal tax, and the highest being California at 71 cents a gallon. Illinois comes in second at 66 cents a gallon, and Washington State at 59 cents a gallon. And you can see the map showing those deep red colors over the states with the highest gas tax. The lowest gas tax, Alaska at 9 cents a gallon. Obviously, Alaska being very oil rich. In Hawaii, New Mexico, and Arizona, they've got 19 cents a gallon. And in Texas and Oklahoma, it's 20 cents a gallon. But from there, states may differ on how each layer of government could possibly implement their own taxes, including local governments. In Illinois, the group of municipal leaders, they continue to push annually the ability for local governments to tack on their own additional tax. Wednesday, Mount Vernon, Illinois Mayor John Lewis, he made just that push at the Illinois State Capitol.
Under current law, only non-home rule communities located in Cook County or those with a population exceeding 100,000 are authorized to impose a local non-home rule motor fuel tax without a referendum. This creates an uneven system that limits financial flexibility for many of our small communities. House Bill 1283, sponsored by Representative DeLuca, would authorize all non-home rule municipalities to impose a local motor fuel tax by ordinance capped at 3 cents per gallon.
So while you've got the impacts of those global oil markets because of ongoing military operations in Iran, you've got the ongoing questions of just how much more in gas tax drivers are going to be paying. And in a state like Illinois, convenience store groups have long complained of the state's high gas taxes, negatively impacting businesses along the state's borders. As you saw from that Tax Foundation map, Illinois, deep red with high gas prices on the map's coloration, and neighboring states not nearly as close. However, Indiana is close, but people can cross into Missouri and get cheaper gas. But convenience stores in Illinois say that causes consumers to seek out even other products. While they're in those other states filling up at the pump, they're also going out to eat, buying things from retail, giving their business and tax dollars to other states.